Sounds like something you got in your butthole. Yeah, man, you got gill slits. That's what the fuck is wrong with you. Urban Explorer guys, I appreciate your work, but sometimes you can call out.
Trump's shooter was in a BlackRock commercial.
Oh, there's a big surprise!
This commercial was filmed about 2 years ago at a high school called Bethel Park where he attended, and he appears at about the 19-second mark. There he is, Thomas Matthew Crooks.
That's an incredible... I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from that surprise!
I mean, what are the chances? Once you realize how powerful BlackRock is and what type of ownership they have in major companies, it's hard to believe that this is all just a coincidence.
I mean, I'm not sure that we can even be surprised at this point. The Simpsons been telling us this stuff for years. I always wondered how the Earth revolved. Huh. Interesting.
It looks like a bunch of little tiny cubes are all folding in on themselves, but actually there's just a strobe light hitting this object that is spinning so fast it creates the optical illusion. This is what it looks like when we turn the strobe light off. It's just spinning that quickly. That's what the object looks like when it's not moving at all.
So there's no way that the Earth can be round and it can be an optical illusion. There's no way. It's impossible. This is just trickery, witchcraft. That's what this is. The Earth is flat.
You don't know!
So I stumbled upon this video, and basically it's the practical effects that were supposed to be used for an unmade 1998 Hulk movie. And you can see the transformation into Bruce Banner into Hulk was going to be fully practical. Right here you have a Hulk animatronic, and this is them testing it, building it, just to see how it would work. And this looks like it took a lot of time, and you can see how fluently his fingers move and how he sways back and forth. And here's like the entire look of it, and you can see there's so much going on. It looks so tactical. You can see there was a lot of man work put into this. And I personally think this would have worked in a movie. You can see how natural the hand moves in the later stage of this animatronic. You can tell they spent so much time on this. It's crazy because they weren't just taking the practical approach on Hulk. They were going to make all the villains in this film practical as well. And here's the concept art of that thing, and I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but it's pretty terrifying. And here's another character that was supposed to be in the film, and you can see there was practical effects used for his hands and face as well. And since this film was all practical, the budget started escalating, so they ended up just canceling it.
Is that why they ended up canceling it? Or did they just say, you know what, we need you guys back at the Department of Defense? Allegedly, Hollywood is filled with a bunch of people that work for the CIA, the Department of Defense, and the U.S. government. Allegedly. I mean, the U.S. government do have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but that doesn't mean anything. Gosh, man, y'all gotta... You need a girlfriend. It's not what you telling yourself it is. It's not. It's something else. Very explainable. It's a movie. It's too expensive. They don't need... There's the explanation. Now that looks like the rock formations that we see throughout the United States that some people have said are tree stumps. Now all those people are saying they look very similar to this. And why do they?
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like, you know, like, fucking, I don't know. Like, never know, you know, like.
Who is playing with the London Symphony Orchestra? Come on, people, somebody order the London Symphony Orchestra! Cypress Hill, I'm looking in your direction! Cypress Hill, I'm looking in your direction!
Man, did we order an orchestra? Oh yeah, we think we did. Do you know Insane in the Brain?
We mostly know classical, but we could give it a shot.
I'm sure you've seen this video from yesterday.
Only in Nashville.
We like to think of this group as what we see on television, playing banjo and pumping gas at the gas station. It's all the things we're shown in movies. What we don't realize is that these people have rebranded. They've changed their uniform, and their fingers are in everything. Don't think because they're hopping out of U-Hauls that they're not organized. Don't think that these people are slow. They hold a ton of different jobs, some of which might actually shock you. And that is the point of this video, is to stop underestimating these people and take a look at what they actually do for a living. They're not just jumping out of U-Hauls. They're not just gas station attendants. They don't all put a bumper sticker on their car so you know who they are. They don't wear the same uniform. Don't be confused because movies and TVs have shown you just one thing. These are organized, intelligent people.
What if the LBJTQ was a distraction so that they could rebrand? What if the feminist movement was a distraction so they could
Rebrand like motherfucking the alt-right.
What is the patriarchy? Is the patriarchy everybody with a penis? Or is the patriarchy these dudes who rebranded? Feminists, please leave it in the comments. LBJTQ members, leave it in the comments. Because your dad is a man. You don't like him either? I'm just curious. I don't know.
A very interesting thing about this cultural and societal moment we're in, where we're realizing that people don't have reading comprehension skills, like very basic reading comprehension skills, is that people forget part of reading comprehension is being able to infer the intended audience of a piece of text without the author telling you directly.
I'm sorry. The audience that watches these other they don't know what the word infer means. They think it's an app spelled INFRRRR. Ugh. Infer means to decipher. Decipher, you probably don't know. Let me look for a word that's more on you guys'. According to Webster, deduce or conclude. These are, don't you hate when Webster does that? You look for the definition of something, it gives you bigger words to define the big word you already trying to, the English language. So to realize, y'all should be able to get that. Or is discover too big of a word for you morons? To realize or get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Right. From evidence and reasoning. Reasoning is thinking. Rather than from explicit statements. So I don't mean to do y'all like this, Gen Zers, but I'm not the one who made your generation stupid. The government did it. But why? Because they need you to get ready for when the Antichrist comes. So when he says, I'm God, you'll be like, he probably is.
Did you know that you're supposed to be able to do that? You're supposed to be able to engage with a piece of text and say, I think the intended audience is blank. You are not supposed to need clarifications at the beginning of a text saying, now obviously I'm not talking about A, B, C, and D. You're supposed to be able to figure that out on your own, right? And
wait. You're supposed to be. But if you could, when the Antichrist gets here and he says, I'm God, you'd be able to say, no, you not, nigga. Why you only got one eye? God don't got one eye.
Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga!
This nigga say he God with one eye. Get the nigga, I will whoop your natural ass right now. The stupider you are, the easier it will be to convince you he's an Anunnaki. But what do I know? I just know what the word infer means.
Come on. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do it now.
That's a little shout out to our guy brains. Fellas, don't even tell him what your girlfriend, don't tell your girlfriend what it means. Fuck, let her figure it out. But shout out to us guys.
Alexa, what time is the sunset?
Sunset was at 8:08 p.m. on June 4th, 2024.
Is that not strange? Y'all, mind you, today is Friday, July 12th, 2024, and it is 7:36 p.m. Eastern Time. Something strange.
Yep, Alexa said it. There's no more sunsets. What are we gonna do now?
Top 5 hottest things you can say to a woman. Number 1.
I have a copy of the first appearance of Gambit.
Number 2.
This copy of X-Men 11 is signed by Jim Lee.
Number 3.
I met Jim Steranko at SC Comic Con this year, and he was really nice and cool, and he signed this for me.
Number 4.
I have an issue of Wolverine 75 signed and numbered by Larry Hama. The certificate's on the back. It's in there, but it's upside down.
Number 5.
I have a copy of Bunsen Beaver, number 1 from Bad Idea. You can only get this at SC Comic Con in 2022, and it came with a donut, and it was really good. It was a good donut.
It was all an illusion. People were furious after Italian prosecutors recently reported that Dior actually buys their bags for $57 while they resell them for $2,800.
Italian prosecutors investigated the factories of Dior and Armani, and this is what they found: unsafe working conditions and illegal workers. Dior pays its suppliers $57 to make.
This should be nothing new, but what people kept pointing out was how they always made it seem like they were paying for better quality, when in reality it's all the same.
So these brands make you believe that you're getting the highest quality material, they're being made in Italy, when they really are made in the same factories where Shein and all of these cheaper products are manufacturing their bags. And now, why do I say that they target poor-minded people? Is because these brands create the illusion of wealth.
What you're seeing here is water memory. You can do this experiment yourself just by showing an image to water for around 30 seconds and then freezing the water, and you will see a reflection of the image you showed it. This proves that water holds memory. It has consciousness. This is because water can change its structure depending on the vibrations it comes into contact with. This is where things start to get a bit crazy with words. Placing the word schizophrenia in water and then freezing it shows this image of a double-faced person. This proves that water is intelligent and is reacting to vibrations of the words. Now that you understand this concept, what do you think happens when you are drinking Monster Energy, or with cans which imprinted the word of death? You are drinking crystallized water with the imprinted vibration of death. You are filling 70% of your body, which is water, with the vibration of death. Tap water is mixed with sewage and all sorts of toxins inside of these facilities. Although they may remove some of the toxins from the water, the crystallized vibration of this water is still very bad. The ancients didn't just build beautiful water fountains for no reason. They had a purpose of moving the water so that it restructures the vibration of the water. Water is basically the internet of the earth. It has consciousness and intelligence. This is why you should never place your car keys or your phone next to your water.
Wow. I mean, the link to that book is in the description of this video. It's definitely a good read. Mix what you get out of the book with the information you already have, and I gotta give you my disclaimer.
Don't believe everything you read in books.
Well, I didn't say I read just one book. I try to read all the books on a subject. I'll try to get all the facts and then decide for myself what really happened.
Mm-hmm. Get all the facts, huh? Yeah, that's smart.
Get a man. Go outside, pick anybody, bring him in a house, and have a conversation with him. You lonely bitch. Now I know it's the end times. They done found a way to catch lightning in a bottle. Come on now, dog. Come on now, man. This one has to be the most idiotic. You're hearing the rumbling, you're seeing the rising of the water. Let's stand here and look at it. Boy, this generation.
Dude. Oh my God.
Pé do arco-íris. Aqui que tá o dinheiro.
Go get the pot of gold now. That's how the leprechaun tricks you. That's the beginning of the rainbow. Ha! You thought the end is at the other side. You gotta go over there and get it. Gotcha. Ha!
The worst stench in history, which caused people to lose their lives due to its toxicity, is known as the Great Stink of London, occurring in 1858. At that time, the English capital experienced exponential growth, doubling its population in the last 50 years. The excrement of all these people ended up in the River Thames, which runs through London, resulting in a perpetual foul smell in the city.
Excrement is dookie to you Gen Zers who have a computer in your pocket, but you're too lazy to look that up. I wish you would just go back to these other channels and stop coming over here. I don't do what they do, and stop asking me to.
However, in the fateful summer of 1858, the situation became critical. A strong heat wave reduced rainfall, causing the River Thames to drop and exposing everything thrown into it to float. Human waste, dead animals, and even barrels of industrial waste fermented in the sun's heat. In addition to the horrendous smell, this filth transmitted cholera and typhoid fever through the water, making people sick and claiming lives. Consequently, local authorities appointed Joseph Bazalgette to devise a plan to revitalize the sewage system, laying the groundwork for what we now understand as modern urban planning.
Well, my international fam has told me, and I can confirm to you, the stench is still there. So, there's that.
What? Hello? Why is that? Hello? What the hell? Bro.
I mean, first, I wouldn't even have been in the woods to even come across a person in a cave. Some of you in the comments is saying, that wasn't a person, that's a demon. I'll never know, because I ain't going in the woods.
Oh my god.
It's coming right at the ROS here.
Oh my god, it's huge.
That's what we saw is the...
There goes the bait. It was the lasers bouncing off of his body. Oh my god.
Oh, the bait's... Oh no, the bait's over... He pushed the sub away. Or he took the bait away.
So he has all the bait?
No, the bait is to the right. Here he comes again. Here he comes.
Got it.
Matt.
Can you get him on?
Oh, whoa. His gill slits are probably 20 centimeters long.
The ocean. I don't mess with it. Mainly because of words like gill slits. Do you got gill slits? He got gill slits. You gotta get out of here, man.
This guy's got a meter-wide head.
Look how thick he is.
Pause. You got thick heads and gill slits everywhere? I'm good. Thank you to my channel members. We said thank you. Ha! To my channel members. No diddy when I say member. Thank you. To my channel members. Fuck you if you're not a member. Nah, I'm just kidding, but seriously, join. Thank you. To my channel members.